Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another weird knife thing unboxing to share with you guys. The reason I am doing the intro differently is because I'm almost certain what's in here. And it's barely a knife, which is probably evidenced by the Midgarss Messer logo right here. I really like Midgarss Messer because they tend to just enjoy creating wild and crazy things with varying levels of utility, ranging anywhere from almost useless to kind of useful, but just huge. And I just appreciate that. As somebody who is a knife reviewer, I handle a lot of insanely practical stuff. And that kind of stuff is incredibly common, so it's fun to experience something that's just fun periodically. Though I'm curious about how useful this one actually is. It might actually lean towards the more useful side. Anyways, thanks to Tools for Gents for sending these in. I'll link Tools for Gents down in the description. These knives, these things in particular, so you guys can check them out. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. What do we have here? Let's look at the actual label. Does it say? Gogan Rettungshammer, orange, and Gogan Rettungshammer Schwarz is a color, apparently. This, I think it's Midgarss it's Midgarss Messer and Jorg. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had the name in my head. I looked it up. I don't know how to pronounce it. It'll be linked, I'm so sorry, to the original designer. I mean no disrespect. I looked it up and I tried to remember it. It'll be linked with this thing. What else is in here? Oh, it's a little carry pouch. You can carry it on you. I don't know that this is something I'm going to carry on my person. This, oh wow, okay. I was wondering how much of a hammer it would feel like. Yeah, so this is like a rescue hammer. Okay, I'm not going to try and pretend that I know exactly like the optimized use for this, because I don't. I am not I'm a professional of nothing. I am a design reviewer and enjoyer of cutlery, right? So you're getting a simple man's perspective on this. Oh, these are limited, 26 of 300. To my knowledge, these are available. I don't think this is a pre-production sample. I think this is a legitimate production, sample here. So this is I have no doubt that this would be almost ideal for smashing my side. Like if I was, on my way to Walmart and drove into a lake, there's no lakes near my Walmart, but if I did, this would almost certainly get me out of my vehicle, right? If I was submerged and the windows rolled all the way up, right? Assuming all of these circumstances came together, which are more or less likely for any individual, depending on where you live and your commute and your level of, awareness, I guess. But if that happened, and I was able to reach for this, then I'm certain the weight on this hammerhead, right? I'm certain that I'd be able to get out. Now, to be fair, if I just had a hammer in my vehicle, I'm certain that I could get out. In fact, I'm sure that there's a number of different devices I could use that would be just fine that I could keep in my vehicle. Probably devices and apparatusi. What's the plural of apparatus? You let me know in the comments. There's a number of different things that probably almost certainly cost substantially less money than this that would work just fine. This also has, do you pull it here? Oh, yes, of course, battle scythe saw for, what would this be used for? Is this a seatbelt cutter? Yikes, I don't know if I want that near my vital organs. What? You have to tell me. I mean, the saw is a saw. It's pretty solid. So it operates on a large back lock. Honestly, this might be a decent thing for a number of different situations, right? It might be optimized as or the idea behind it is a camp tool. This is supposed to be like a puncture and pull cut, right? Cutting somebody out of clothing? I don't know. I feel like those are more hooked. Like the blade's more backwards so you don't like puncture into somebody. What would this be used for? I don't know. It does appear to be sharp. Let's try it on I mean, this will prove nothing. I just want a box to cut into. Here we go. People are going to perceive this as wasteful. I'm sorry. Puncture and pull. If that's what it's supposed to be used for, then boy, that does work, right? But I don't understand. The saw, pretty heavy duty. I mean, beveled on both sides. And then we have pretty aggressive saw blades. So that probably would work. Your range of sawing would be somewhat limited given that this blade is just a hard stop at the end of it. So it's supposed to be a rescue hammer. Probably would be useful for a number of things that I'm just not aware of. It does appear to be well built. And listen, I want people to understand what I'm saying. I looked up the price of it, which was 129 euros. So a little more for USA and a lot more for Canada and a number of other countries. But as far as Midgards Messer stuff, it's inexpensive as far as Midgards Messer general stuff goes. As far as general things in this category, I'm not even sure what category this is. This is a pretty expensive object, right? So if you are heavily woven into the Midgards Messer universe and you're a collector of Midgards Messer stuff, this does feel good. Like, I feel like, I could definitely easily smash a window out, right? Easily. Your hand's pretty close to the glass. I don't know. That might be a downside. You have to wear gloves. Make sure while you're being submerged, make sure that you put on your safety, your in case of submersion gloves, and then pick up your Midgards Messer rescue tool hammer and then smash your window out, right? And then I don't know what this is. Maybe this is this is like you're scaling the side like underwater, right? Like the rocks, and then maybe you use this to scale. I don't know. I will say it's well built, right? I don't know who the OEM is. I know that they've used Concept in the past, right? Midgards Messer makes their own fixed blades in Germany, a lot of them. They also occasionally have collaborations with Fox knives out of Italy, and I know a lot of the big, crazy, overbuilt folders are manufactured by Concept. Not all of them, but a lot of them, right? So I don't know who this is. I would venture to guess it's probably a Chinese OEM, given the price and the amount of material. Speaking of the material, what is it? I don't know. What do you make rescue saw ice picks out of? I'm not sure, right? What's the hammerhead made out of? I'm also not sure. This is not a review, just an unboxing and first impressions, and honestly, just a quick look at something that's fun. I don't know that this will actually get a full review. Let's get the other one out here real quick. Orange. This is a better color for something that's safety themed, right? Because I don't want to die because I couldn't find the black G10 one, right? I'm going to probably unironically put this in my truck. I'm just going to be completely honest with you guys. I kind of like this, and I feel like if I just put it in my truck, eventually I will find a reason to use it, right? Is that law of attraction? Or maybe that's a real like tip of the iceberg, like, forced definition, I guess. But I want to see how consistent we are. So they do feel identical. The bevel underneath this cutting apparatus feels exactly the same. Yeah, these are full production. These are not pre-production samples here. But yeah, the slight left and right, no up and down. Same thing with this one. But yeah, I mean, just simple G10, big heavy-duty lockback, which will probably keep it in place for what you would normally use it for. The hammerhead doesn't fold, right? It's just two pieces of steel attached to, G10, and then there's the blade and the lock are sandwiched between those two. So yeah, as you're using it, you would hold this thing in place. So it doesn't take much effort to pull this out, but naturally while you're using it, I mean, there's no way that it's not going to come out of there while you're using it, right? Just a real focused glass break. I trust this to break glass a lot more than the butt end of my Microtech OTF. Which is, if we're making arguments here, hypotheticals for smashing out of glass while you're submerged, right? You're talking on the phone on the way to Walmart, and whoops, and you smash through a gate and immediately into a deep, deep lake. right? And yeah, I feel like this, like if all I had was my Microtech OTF, and I was like, oh man, this glass break I always make fun of sure is coming in handy, right? This, I would feel a lot more confident. I feel like this would take one big impact. And I'll tell you, while it is short, it's pretty heavy. Again, this is all guesswork. I have no experience in this scenario whatsoever. I've never been an EMT rescue. A lot of people are going to get on me. Like, you mock that stuff, but there are people who need it. Obviously, there are. Obviously, I'm just not one of them, right? But, wow. Yeah, I mean, it's like, not close. It's like it's a little over 1.5 pounds of material here. With the head being almost entirely, entirely made of steel. So yeah, I feel like there's more than enough weight there. You know what? Even with my hand, I feel like if I'm submerged and panicking, the last thing I'm going to worry about, oh no, I might cut my hand. Better, I don't think I'm going to care. You just gotta give it a good whack. So let's measure it a couple different ways for people who are curious, right? The 4 people who are left. The overall length of this thing is 7 3/4 inches closed, open, and we'll measure this thing too. The open length of this guy is coming in at just shy of 13.5 inches, with the blade length coming in at just about 5 3/4. Just about 5 3/4 there. So, okay. Fun stuff. Like I said, I mean, I'm not really going to review this. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, kind of, at least for the breaking out of your submerged vehicle element. But this is slightly, I mean, I understand what a saw does, and this looks like some sort of pole cutting thing, but specifically how that relates to rescue. Maybe just like a quick pull cut of the top of the seatbelt. Maybe it's not off the person, right? I don't know. Fun though, pretty cool, and less expensive as far as Midgarss products go, but pretty expensive as far as this kind of thing goes. Anyway, check out Tools for Gents. They have all the wild and crazy Midgarss stuff that many of us love. Not everybody, but many of us, myself included. I love Midgarss stuff. Check out Tools for Gents. They have a whole section dedicated to fun Midgarss stuff. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on the Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.